So I'm visiting my mom right now and my brother because my dad and the rest of my family are actually in New York at the moment, visiting other family. So I thought, oh, I have 2 days off. Might as well visit my mom and maybe bring her. Well, I am definitely bring her fishing tomorrow. But I'm vlogging because it's kind of sad to mention it, and I was getting a little like teary-eyed before. But basically, today, apparently, one of my friends who I've been friends for, I want to say over a decade for sure, met him online. His name's Justin. So I used to go on like different chat groups and stuff like that with Lena. I don't know if you guys are longtime strangers of mine, you would know like me and her did a best friend tag, talking about basically going on Stickcam, which is like a chatting website, and this is where I met Justin, and he was such a good person. Like honestly, one of the few people that I still keep in touch to this day. But it's sad because he would always message me saying good morning beautiful. He would always check up on me here and there, making sure that everything was fine. We'd joke around like seeing each other sometime. And he lives in California, so the time that I did go to Cali, with my sister and went to Cali with Turks, I never made time to see him, and we would FaceTime together sometimes, or we would talk on the phone. And then I have to admit, there were times where, like, there were days where I didn't want to FaceTime with him, and now I just feel horrible. And I know, like, think it's life, finding out that he passed away, it kind of shows me, like, I knew life was short, but it can happen to any of us. And it really made me feel like, damn, like all those times where I was so busy, living my own life. He took seconds out of his life just to ask me like how I was doing. And like I feel a little bit guilty cuz you know, like looking through the chats and like him just asking how are you doing? I'm just checking to see if you're okay. Do you want to FaceTime? And before we would FaceTime for like hours just talking about life and like hoping to see each other someday. And eventually I got so busy that the last thing he said to me was good morning, and I said good morning back. And I just seen like floods on my Facebook that he passed away, and I'm just literally in shock, like, you know, and seeing on his wall like everybody saying, "Oh, you're such a nice person." He was literally like this to everybody. Like everybody knew him for how much of a big heart he had, and I'm just honestly gonna miss that. Like, please, guys, don't take anyone's present for granted. If somebody cares about you and somebody shows you attention, don't just steer them away just because you're busy with life, because they took their seconds out of their life to see if you're okay. So it's just crazy. Never met him, never hung out, but yet he was a way better friend in terms of like checking on me than some of my friends that I know in person. Like, am I making sense? Like, I can't even articulate how I'm feeling right now. Like, it's just, I'm at a shock because we just talked on Saturday. Like, we literally just talked on Saturday asking how we were both doing. And I don't know. I'm just at a loss for words. So I literally messaged my other guy friend who I know off this website as well. Just saying, hey, did you hear about him? And I hope I can meet him someday too. But fuck, like I'm just, yeah. It sucks though, because life. I've thought about this with my parents too. Like, as you grow older, unfortunately, one of the downsides of life is that you will lose people you love, and it just sucks. So, I really don't like vlogging when I'm in a sad mood, but I just feel like I need to vent. Well, not vent, but talk about it a little bit more. Um, I was just going through like old chats of me and my friend Justin, and I just feel bad because, he really did go out of his way to talk to not just me, but
from the looks of, like, I was reading his Facebook page and what people have been saying, and he's been helping a lot of people. And I've noticed, like, it's always, the saying, the good die young. And apparently he suffered from a cardiac arrest. Basically, he was playing basketball, I think. Yeah, playing basketball with his family, and then later he collapsed and suffered from cardiac arrest. And it's just sad because he was on his way, like, from what I remember, like, he was on his way to, he looked healthier. I remember he would come home from the gym and message me and be like, hey, look, like, I'm working out too, and let's, like, rule the world together someday, and stuff like that. And it's just sad. Because he was, I think, one of the only few people that, even though he lived far away, he would message good morning, he would message good night. And I remember there was one time where he, sorry, it's like really sad. But I remember one time he asked me, like, oh, are you still working, in 2-3 jobs? I'm like, yeah, I am. He's like, what happened to your dream of wanting to be a teacher? And I was like, oh, I still want to be a teacher, but I'm just not sure yet. He's like, I don't want to be preachy, but, like, you shouldn't let fear deteriorate what you want to do. And life is too short to be afraid of anything. And honestly, not even, like, I love my parents to death, obviously, but not even my parents gave me that comfort, So I'm just kind of, like, sad. Because, I won't ever hear a good morning. I won't ever hear, do you want a video call? Like, honestly, him passing away, it's crazy if I'm this affected and I've never met him before. Mind you, he lives in California and I'm in Toronto, Canada. I just can't imagine what his family's going through. He was a really, really good guy, and I don't know if any stickam people watch my vlogs, but honestly, like, just don't take for granted on who tries to make their time to ask how your day was. Because one day when they're gone, you're gonna realize it. Like how I am right now. So, yeah, sorry, I just had to say that.
We've been here for, like, I want to say 2 hours, and look, I'm breaking out like mad. I think it's because it's been hot. I have, like, a acne patch here. This is scarring up, so I'm trying to get rid of that. Not a good skin day. Look at her, she's freaking hot. She's so tan. And her buddy is here. Yo, and she's, like, copping a Raptors hat. It's pretty awesome. The scenery is amazing. And there's, like, little ducklings. Hopefully we get to see them. If not, I'm too lazy to walk over there. But there's a bunch of, like, ducklings. 10 of them, I think. And the mother. But don't get me wrong, I love summer, but I hate it for the sun. The sun is disgusting in terms of, like, the heat and everything. And I'm in this, oh shoot, there's like a little pool in. I'm in this dilemma of whether to dye my hair black or dark or just keep going blonde. I love the blonde hair so much, but it's literally killing my hair. So I'm just growing it out right now, but I'm in a dilemma. So I've been using this Better Skin from Maybelline, and I actually don't have any complaints about it. I've tried it for, like, maybe a week now. I wouldn't say it's a total dupe for my Almay one, which I love, but it does the job, and I like that it is not as oily. It says it's with actyl oil-free acid, whatever that is, but it hasn't been harming my skin, which is great. So I just wanted to show you guys what I usually use when I'm on the go. So this is the first thing, and then I'm gonna use this, which is my favorite concealer ever for under eye. This is the Aging Rewind by Maybelline as well. Not sponsored. So because I tanned a bit in my face, it obviously looks discolored from the eyes. So I'm actually gonna use this wow. I thought this was L'Oreal this whole time. Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. That was L'Oreal. I should be sponsored actually. I'm using like 3 of their face stuff. Wow. So I'm gonna put this down. The only thing that I have to say about this is that because I'm so used to fine powders, this is very chunky. As you can see, it's not even falling when I flip it upside down or anything. So there is some sort of like moisture in there. So when I put this on, I need to make sure that, you know, it doesn't like cake up or anything like that, and that I fully blend it. But I'm really glad that this has a tint of color, because usually I like transparent, but because I tanned a little bit, it will look a lot more natural putting this on. So today I was actually gonna go to Lime Ridge, which is the big mall here in Hamilton. But now I'm kind of lazy. I woke up late because I accidentally put my alarm for 10:30 p.m., not 10:30 a.m. Of course, rookie mistake. So I think today what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to the mall next to here, which is Eastgate. I'll probably go there before I head home just to look around at some things. But I'm also gonna drive to the hair store, because the one in Toronto, it's not really that close to my place, and I just want to check out some new things, see if I want to stock up on anything, but I don't want to spend too much, but we'll see what happens. Oh god. Okay, so see, once I put that powder on, it looks a lot more, I guess, neutral. So now let's do the brows. So the brows today, I usually use these 3 products in this order, so let me just get it. So I start off with this Brow Envy in the color Maroon. I love this eyeliner pencil. I always get it when I go to IMATS, and I think it's like only $10, I think. And then I fill in any sort of like gaps that I missed with the pencil with this. So this is the Anastasia in dark brown, and I use this one. This is my favorite eyebrow brush. This is from the Face Shop of all places, but I love how precise that little brush is. Like, see how thin it is? And it's very, like, it's not too fluffy. And it also comes with a brush. And then I top it off with the Gimme Brow pomade. I usually switch over from this or to Essence depending on like what I have on hand, but this one I usually purchase it when I'm in IMATS. Like, I refuse to buy it full price at Sephora because it is a little bit expensive. It's like $30, whereas the Essence brand, great eyebrow pomade for cheaper, and it's only like $4.99, I think. So let's do the brows. And yeah. So this is with the pencil only, and I'll show you guys the difference once I put the powder pomade in. It just makes it look more airbrushed. Okay, so this is after I put the powder in. There's my mother. Yesterday we were explaining to her about YouTube and how it works and stuff like that, and she still doesn't really know too much about it because there's this YouTuber that she really likes. You know, she's so funny. But yeah, I'm gonna put the pomade in just to kind of like top it all off and make sure it's all like waterproof. I'm gonna use this next, and I'm just gonna use it as like a shaper for my face because right now it looks like a bare egg. So I usually use it here, here, and in between the nose. So now I'm going to use Laura Mercier. Don't mind my mom. Laura Mercier all over here. This in the inner corners, which is Voluminous slash Paradise liquid eyeliner in rose gold. I think this is L'Oreal. This is in the color Moonlight. You guys will see it at the end. And then for eyeliner, I use Physician Formula Eye Booster eyeliner. And then right now I'm testing out this Lancome Monsieur Big. So I will show you guys the end look. Okay, so this is the final look. I used Annabelle's, I think it's called Rose something, topped with Sephora lip cream stain in Cherry Blossom. And then this is the serum eyeliner, which I love. The mascara is amazing. And then the Laura Mercier thing. It looks so minimal, but I can definitely wear it as an everyday thing. My scar is still here, which sucks. So I'm trying not to pick at it so it doesn't turn into a legit scar. And then my huge pimple here, I actually used that patch thingy that I did a fresh impression on, and it actually sucked out a lot of the oils, which was pretty cool. So I'm just gonna leave that be before I keep scarring my face, because see, that's a scar, there's a scar, there's a scar. So I really need to stop picking at my pimples, but I never learn. Hey y'all, so I actually went to, don't mind my mom's music in the back, she's jamming. So I went to Sally's Beauty because it's like actually close to my parents' place. So I'm definitely going to do a fresh impression on this thing. This is the silver semi-permanent natural hair color. So definitely excited to try that out. I also got these additive boosters. So when I bleach my hair again, I have something to repair it. Also got myself my staple silver hair shampoo because this is life. If you guys don't want to dye your hair all the time or tone it, this is perfect for that. And then I also got this slate semi-permanent hair color. My cousin actually told me about this hair color, and she's the one who prompted me to do silver hair. So I love trying out new shades. I also got this new eye cream thing. It was the last one, and it's a Korean brand, so I'm probably going to do a fresh impression on this as well. It's the Iceland Hydrating Eye Stick. And I thought, hey, if I'm traveling and stuff like that, definitely want to try this out and see if it works. And then when I went to Walmart, I finally found my Almay Holy Grail Clear Complexion Concealer. It's in a new packaging now, and I think Shoppers Drug Mart, which is our drugstore here in Canada, doesn't carry them anymore, which is sad. So at least I have a backup. So there's that. And then I also got bubble tea and all that shit. But yeah, that's all I bought. I feel kind of bad though, and I know Lena's gonna watch this, but midway of coming home, I lost my dad's key somehow in the car. And I didn't freak out. I wasn't pissed off or anything like that, but I was just more like, why is it happening right now? I really want to go see my best friend. I want to hang out with her, but I don't even know if I can go now because it's getting, like, time is crunching up and I have to be back home by 7-ish or 7:30 so I can meet my buddies for beer and Korean chicken tonight. And it's so hot outside. Like, I really don't want to do anything. But yeah. Okay. Oh Lord, we are feasting like the queens. We're not even fried rice.
We finished off a whole
fry salad, soy garlic chicken, and a cake.
Is this going on the Insta or on the YouTube?
On the YouTube. You guys don't mind, right?
Nah, I do mind. You're not allowed.
Well, there's Meredith.
Where's your permission slip? Where's my disclaimer?
I'll write a disclaimer right here. You guys will see these two if we do a future mukbang video.
We are
together.
gonna do a mukbang.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
This looks amazing. Like,
No, it doesn't actually really.
So back home, obviously, but remember like a year-ish so ago, basically my fridge was acting weird. Yeah, so right now the fridge is acting a little bit weird. It's not cooling off. Like when I was checking in the freezer, like it makes the sound of that a freezer should, but it's not cooling it as fast as I want it to. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in, and hopefully that starts it up a little bit. I think what might have happened was because we've been having like pest control come in and move the fridge back and forth a lot, I think it might have took it down. So I hope this works. Basically today I'm gonna clean up the whole place, so then tomorrow all I have to do is like I want to film my new Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Things haul, but I'm just basically tidying up the place, so at least tonight when I do laundry I can sweep, mop, and have everything done by tomorrow. It just sucks because my apartment, we don't have AC or anything like that, so it does get pretty like humid and hot here. So I have to look up into that with my roommate once she gets back from LA, but until then, gotta suffer. It's like 2 a.m. and me and my roommate just finished doing her laundry because she's actually leaving to LA. But I'm vlogging because I'm gonna bet that out of all these socks, there's gonna be none, like there's gonna be one that's not paired up. So let's see what's gonna happen. That was so close. These are all my socks. Look. I bet you it's like stuck somewhere in one of my clothes. I will update you guys because nothing grinds my gears or picks my stems like this. Actually found it. Yeah. I actually ran out of my moisturizer yesterday, so I'm finally gonna try this Pure Lease Blue Lotus SPF 30 moisturizer. I'm actually really interested to see. It says it protects, moisturizes, absorbs easily, no white tint, and perfect under makeup. I would do a fresh impression on this, but I feel like with moisturizers, unless it's like an overly hype moisturizer, then definitely I'll do a video, but might as well just do a, whatchamacallit, a in-vlog one. It says I could leave it, I could leave it on my neck and skin, excuse me, and before, I have to put it on before sun exposure, and there's also, it's formulated with white tea, soy protein, algae extract, and offers a sun protection. I'm actually excited about that, because I do have this Pixie spray that is good for like sun, but I haven't really been using it, which I should. Because I've noticed like in the summer, you know, you get like those little dark spots, so it's best to prevent it. So let's try resting me there. I'm actually really curious about this. I got this from, I think it's Ipsy, when they were there for the event. Oh, the packaging is so cute. And at the top here it just says, great for graceful aging, It's perfect for sensitive skin, inflammation control. And it says here, beauty tip, turn fashion into a function with a wide brim hat and sunglasses for extra protection. That's so cute. Love the packaging. And I actually met the maker as well during the Ipsy event. So let's try this out. The seal. I think the size is perfect too. It's not too much to the point where I'd feel like I'd have to commit to it. Ooh, it absorbs very easily into the skin, which I would want for my moisturizers. And it doesn't really smell like anything. I personally like it when it smells like a little something something, whether it be citrus or a little bit of like lavender or something like that. But no scent is also good. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my neck. Try this out for like a week or so, and I want to see what it says, beauty through Asian wisdom. Oh my god, I'm dead. The maker is Asian, so I think that's freaking hilarious. So I just put on some makeup, basically just did mascara, brows, a little bit of like spot concealer here and there, and finished it off with some powder. Yeah, translucent powder. And I feel like the moisturizer feels amazing. Like, it's so light. It's actually really, really good. I'm kind of sad that I left it for so long, but we'll see how it lasts throughout the whole day. And so far, I've been loving this whole, like, very minimalistic makeup look. I think I saw one of my friends do it, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to try doing something simple. So yeah, it's just literally mascara and eyebrows. I used to wear like heavier makeup throughout the years. I remember like last year I would always wear like eyeshadow looks every day. But then just because I want to use up my eyeshadow palettes, which makes sense. But I'm trying to like mainly focus on skincare more. So at least the days that I do put on makeup, people and myself will be a lot like it looks a lot more like I don't know how to explain it. You know when you don't wear makeup for a while, your skin kind of takes care of itself. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I'm trying to minimum. Wow, I can't talk today. Jesus Christ. It's like it's like a struggle for me. Seriously. Oh, and by the way, I accidentally swallowed a cherry pit. I don't know how, but I totally forgot about it, and I thought the piece of cherry that I was about to swallow just had cherry like meat in it, but then it turned out the seed went with it, so I was like, shit. I'm probably gonna poop out with a cherry pit later on. TMI. But today the plan is I was actually gonna get my nails done, but because I have a couple errands to do, I don't think I can get it done, especially because the nail place is like well, in terms of transportation there and back, it does take about 3 hours. I know I'm crazy. So I'm probably gonna leave that for another off day. But today, the fridge works again, which I'm so glad. I'm so happy. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but the fridge works now. So I have to do some do some groceries, and then clean up the place. And then I do have a friend coming over later, so it's like I want to make sure the place is clean. So other than that, just gonna be chilling at home, chilling like a villain. Maybe if I have enough time, I might go to the mall, but I don't know. We shall see. Look who I'm with, guys. I'm with Turkey. Say hello. And we're here at Chaco. Like last minute plannings. He actually had to tell me to come because I was like, I don't want to rush, and he's like, no, come.
Let's go.
So here we are.
Let's go.
We're gonna feast. And mind you, we both have work in like 3 hours.
You have work though soon.
Usually don't vlog my baths because I rarely take them. But this bath bomb, I actually had it for such a long time. This is I think it's called Thunder Snow. And it's not from last Christmas, but it's from the year before that. So I think it's described as like a minty scent. And yeah, let's try it out. You don't even smell it anymore. Woo! It actually fizzes really nicely still. I'm surprised. And then I actually have here a concoction of the light bath oil, so I think it'll go really well with this actually. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh my god, I'm excited. And the water's not too warm today because I wanted to make sure that it wouldn't like boil me up. But oh, it looks awesome. And I don't like staying in baths. Fun fact, I don't like staying in baths that are too hot, which is the sole purpose of having a bath. But I want to relax in it and actually watch an episode of something. So hopefully this will be relaxing for me, and it's been a while. So I was enjoying my bath, right? But then that bucket right there fell inside the bathtub. I guess my foot hit it or something. And those are my roommate's razors and shit. And what's gross is that I guess it had like collected water in there because I guess she doesn't empty it, and that fell inside my bath water. And I'm a somewhat germaphobe, so I thought about all the bacteria in that water went inside my bath, so I literally drained it quick. Ugh. Every time I take a bath, there's always something wrong. I don't know if I told you guys my one story about the first time I took a bath with a bath bomb. Not that it has anything to do with the bath bomb's fault, but I just think it's hilarious. Let me just clean this cup first. Ooh. So the first time I took a bath with a bath bomb, it was so bad because like I basically was taking a bath with it. Why am I saying bath so many times? And then later, I guess I bought the plug that came with the building. It had a little chainy thing on it. So I put that plug inside the drain, and then, I'm enjoying my bath. And then I guess when it was time to get out, I had to pull the drain chain out, but the chain pulled through the drainer itself, the plug itself, that the plug was still stuck in there. So I was like, oh shit, and now I don't have a little knob to like pick at it. So I had to empty the bath water with a cup, and then I had to grab a knife and stab it on the plug and then pull it out. It was not a graceful experience. So after that, my bath experience has been eh. And the plug that I have now too, it's not the greatest. It's like too small, I think. No, it's too small. So it doesn't really cover the whole surface. So if I knock it in any way, it does slowly drain the bath anyways. So yeah, I don't really have good experiences with baths, but I'm trying to make it work because I do get bath bombs from work, you know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make a little snack since I just finished working out. And then I'm gonna call it a night. And tomorrow I'm off. Thank the F God. And then I'm probably gonna edit a vlog or something. We'll see. But boy. Food adventures with this one again. And what are we having today?
Wings.
Oh, this is the killer right here. Yo, man, people are getting so freaking lazy to bend that they have a sock slider.